In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on December 2nd, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Washington Wizards versus Charlotte Hornets. This Friday, the Washington Wizards will travel to Charlotte to take on Charlotte Hornets. Tip-off will be inside the Spectrum Center. The last time that these two teams matched up, the Wizards ended up walking away with a 106-102 win. The Wizards are coming into this one after losing to the Brooklyn Nets 113-107. Washington struggled on the offensive end of the court, as they only shot 43.8% from the floor. They have to be more efficient with the ball in their hands if they want to challenge the Hornets on the road. Charlotte is entering this game after losing to the Boston Celtics 140-105. The Hornets were not good on the defensive end of the court, as they will need to create more stops if they want to give the Wizards a run for their money at home. Looking at the betting trends, the Wizards are 0-2-2 against the spread in their last 4 road games, 10-29-1 against the spread in their last 40 games against a team with a losing record, and 1-5-2 against the spread in their last 8 games overall. The Hornets are 3-0-1 against the spread in their last 4 games following a loss, and 3-1-1 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. Head-to-head, the under is 8-1 in the last 9 meetings overall. The Wizards are 2-8 against the spread in the last 10 meetings in Charlotte, and the Wizards are 2-7 against the spread in the last 9 meetings overall. The Wizards are a little shorthanded again, as Rui Hachimura is still out, while the Hornets are still missing Dennis Smith Jr., LaMelo Ball, and Gordon Hayward. The Hornets are just 3-6 at home this year and 3-5-1 against the spread. Charlotte will be without key pieces Smith, Ball, and Hayward. Rozier did not play in their latest game due to an illness, but he should play on Friday night. That doesn't totally mean that he will be 100%. Fatigue could be an issue for the guard. The Wizards will bring their powerful lineup of Beal, Porzingis, and Kuzma to Charlotte. These 3 players are all averaging over 20 points per game. They are starting to find a flow together and as a team. The Wizards are 4-4-2 against the spread on the road this season. The Wizards are 0-4-2 against the spread in their last 6 Friday games. The Hornets are 3-0-1 against the spread in their last 4 games following a straight-up loss. The Wizards come into this a little low on form, but they were close against the Nets in their last outing and would love to get back in the win column any way that they can. The Hornets will surely come out firing after getting embarrassed in their last game, but I don't think it will be enough against the Wizards, who are looking better with each big game that Porzingis gives them. So the Washington Wizards to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Backing the under has been a very profitable bet in recent head-to-head meetings here, with the last 8 of 10 games cashing on that bet. The 2 teams are averaging 218 points per game in those 10 games. However, in the 2 meetings this regular season, we saw just 208 points in each game. Hornets head coach Steve Clifford will have to make adjustments to his defense after the team surrendered 140 in their last game versus Boston. There's no shame in that, though, as the Celtics are playing at a historic level on offense this season. But against the Wizards, they'll have to improve drastically in order to stand a chance of winning, with the last 7 of 8 Hornets home games all finishing under the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Denver Nuggets versus Atlanta Hawks. This Friday, the Denver Nuggets will travel to Atlanta to take on the Atlanta Hawks. Tip-off will be inside the State Farm Arena. Both of these teams have jumped out 2 hot starts to begin this season, but this will be the first matchup between these 2 teams. The Denver Nuggets are coming into this one after taking down the Houston Rockets 120-100. Denver looked great on both ends of the floor, as they will have to stay consistent in this game if they want to challenge the Hawks on the road. The Atlanta Hawks are entering this matchup after defeating the Orlando Magic 125-108. They look great on the defensive end of the court, as they only allowed Orlando to shoot 29.6% from deep. They will need to stay efficient on the defensive end of the court if they want to challenge the Nuggets. Looking at the betting trends, the Nuggets are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 road games, 8-18 against the spread in their last 26 games following a win, and 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games overall. The Hawks are 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games against a team with a winning record, and 2-6 against the spread in their last 8 games overall. Head-to-head, the over is 5-1 in the last 6 meetings overall. The Nuggets are 2-6 against the spread in the last 8 meetings in Atlanta, and the Nuggets are 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings overall. The Nuggets should have Jamal Murray back in the lineup, but they will again be missing Jeff Green and Michael Porter Jr., while the Hawks are still missing De'Aaron Hunter and John Collins, while Clint Capela is listed as day-to-day. The Nuggets have made the most of an easy stretch of their schedule, and they are coming into this one with plenty of momentum, while the Hawks were in trouble before they were able to beat the lowly Magic on Wednesday. The Denver Nuggets enter this game playing good ball, which includes winning their last 5 games by an average of 10 points. You're never sure which Atlanta Hawks team is going to show up, and right now they're dealing with a million injuries. You can make an argument for either side here, but I'm sticking with the more consistent Nuggets to get the job done, as the Hawks are low on troops for this one. You could even argue the Nuggets should be bigger favorites than they are here. So the Denver Nuggets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. I see both of these teams consistently scoring throughout. The Hawks have the 8th highest adjusted pace rating, as they will continue to push the ball up the court throughout this game. This will give both teams more shot attempts, as they will have plenty of chances. The Nuggets also have the 4th highest adjusted offensive rating, as the Hawks won't be able to slow them down in this game. Denver will continue to shoot well from the field. The Hawks will also score a bunch of points in this one, as Denver has struggled on the defensive end. They have the 25th lowest adjusted defensive rating, and they are allowing their opponents to shoot 48.5% from the field. They will allow the Hawks to consistently score throughout this game, as this is going to be an offensive battle. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Miami Heat versus Boston Celtics. The Miami Heat remain in Boston to play the Celtics on Friday. Miami and Boston played on Wednesday in Boston, with the Celtics winning 134-121. Prior to that, the Heat were on a 3-game win streak. Boston, meanwhile, is now on a 5-game win streak. Looking at the betting trends, the Heat are 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games against a team above .600, 3-10 against the spread in their last 13 games against a team with a winning record, and 3-1 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The Celtics are 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 home games, 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games against a team with a losing record, and 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. Head-to-head, the over is 7-2 in the last 9 meetings in Boston. The Heat are 1-5 against the spread in the last 6 meetings overall, and the Heat are 12-5 against the spread in the last 17 meetings in Boston. The Heat have listed Jimmy Butler, Dwayne Dedmon, and Nikola Jovic as questionable, while the Celtics are still without Robert Williams. Boston is playing arguably the best basketball in the NBA right now, as its offense is clicking and teams are having a hard time defending its offense. The Celtics also aren't just winning games, but are blowing teams out, and although Butler may be back, it's likely he won't be able to go the usual minutes he plays. In the game against the Heat, Boston's offense really started to figure out Miami's defense later in the game, and I expect that to translate here. The Heat were able to put up a really good fight against the Celtics on Wednesday, but it never felt like they were going to win, as they could never slow down Tatum. It's always tough to beat the same team twice in a row, but the Heat just so banged up at the moment. The Celtics offense is just too potent to defend, and I like them to extend their winning streak here. So the Boston Celtics money line is our full game side pick. So the Boston Celtics to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. While I'm all in on Boston's offensive firepower, the pace of Miami will dictate this total. On Wednesday, the Heat tried their hand at a shootout, which did not go well for them. They are dead last in the NBA in terms of pace of play, as they prefer to win games through defense. Their focus on that aspect of the game will be heightened on Friday, as they will have no chance of keeping up with Boston if the game is played at the Celtics' pace. When these two teams meet, Miami tends to control the tempo, which has resulted in the under in 4 of the last 6 head-to-head meetings. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.